What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. We're talking about more summer update stuff that came with this most recent update. We've got a ton of map changes, some collabs, and some errors that Epic Games might have made during this update as well. It's a big one again, so let's get right on into it. For starters, when the Daily Bugle ends up being infected by the reality bloom, it will become known as the Daily Bloomgle. Okay, little play on words there. I like it. Don't know exactly how it's going to change besides the name. That's all we know right now. That's all that's in the files. Along with that, Condo Canyon, when it actually does hit, this is the exact location that it's going to be in, and it's going to be named Bungalow Blooms. Very fitting still, because, you know, Condo Canyon, you know, it's kind of Australian, I guess. I don't know. Bungalow Blooms, though. Do with it as you will. Those are the map changes that we know about coming with this update, but there's something else. I've been able to play a couple of rounds, you know, since the update came out, and the combat SMG is back in arena. I don't know if it's in pubs or not, but it's definitely in arena. Don't know if it's a bug or not at this point, but it's back in arena. Have fun with it while it lasts. And actually, as I'm recording this, something just came through on Twitter, and apparently Epic has revaulted the combat SMG. So if you had fun with it, let me know down in the comment section below. I was able to play with it a little bit, but I tried not to pick it up too much because I had a feeling that it was an error. So it is now gone, so you don't have to worry about people using the combat SMG, at least in arena. Another big update that we're getting right now, before, you know, heats and finals for FNCS, and this is actually a big one. So Fortnite Competitive tweeted out, we'll be testing more aggressive storm surge values and its impact on server performance in tonight's NA East performance evaluation. Round 1 is going to take place between 6 and 8 p.m. EST, and round 2 is going to be 9 to 11 p.m. EST. We'll also be testing these values in the Oceanic and Asia Cash Cups on July 19th. Good luck, competitors. And then they listed below what the Storm Surge, how they changed it was. They said Storm Surge will activate when the Storm Circle closes with a new value listed below, only during the above events. So now on Storm Circle 2, if there are more than 90 players alive, Storm Surge will activate. On third zone, more than 64 players are alive. Fourth zone is going to be 54 players alive. Fifth zone is going to be 44 players alive. Sixth zone, 40 players. Seventh zone, 30 players, just like normal for that final zone. This is going to be insane. Pretty much, first zone is free. You get first zone for free. If you have not done any damage, come the second zone, when it starts closing and there's more than 90 players in the lobby, you're going to get hit by Storm Surge. This is kind of crazy. Obviously, this is for testing server performance and whatnot. I mean, they've removed pretty much everything else from the game, from competitive anyway, and the servers are still a little laggy. So they're definitely doing this to test server performance, and that might actually fix it if they can reduce the number of people, you know, in the zones at a quicker rate, I guess, because obviously the seventh zone is still 30-man surge, so that didn't change any. So it's probably that like mid to late game area where you get most of the lag right now in competitive. So hopefully this will fix it, but who knows? All right, let's move on to the collabs, because boy, there's a lot to talk about. There's really only 2 collabs, but there's a lot of information that we kind of got to go through here. For starters, I talked about in a recent video about the Dragon Ball Z collab, and it looks like it will be happening towards the end of August. Of course, this will be after Epic Games summer break, because currently they are on like a 2-3 week vacation summer break. So when they get back around the end of August, we should see the Dragon Ball Z collab happening. Here's everything that we know about the Dragon Ball Z collab, though. There are going to be 4 skins, a unique event screen in the lobby, a bunch of quests, free rewards, a capsule item in the Battle Royale and Creative, a special place codenamed Preheat, and the Attack Ball Glider. Now, I'll get into that here in a second. let's just start from the top. Okay, so the 4 skins. We actually know 3 of them. 3 of them, which are Goku, Vegeta, and the one that we found out today because Fortnite is currently working on a purple skin codename Cat for the Dragon Ball collab. Now, if you don't know, that screams Beerus to me, right? And I'm so glad Beerus is coming to Fortnite. We already have a similar skin like him, but it's like the Walmart version of him. I want actual Beerus. It's gonna be so cool. I might actually main him if they get rid of that weird like thing that they do with like the animated skins. We don't know what the 4th skin's going to be. It's 99% going to be a female skin though, so leave your guesses down below. My guess is it's going to be Bulma because the capsule item that was mentioned below is the same capsule from the Capsule Corporation, which Bulma owns. Why they wouldn't add Bulma, I don't really know. And as far as the special place codename Preheat, we don't know anything about it. My guess for Preheat would be the hyperbolic time chamber. That would be my guess, or maybe some kind of like the training center that Vegeta always used that Bulma like invented or whatever. They could increase the gravity little by little. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Those are my guesses. And the glider being the attack ball glider, we know this because we found this mesh right here in the files. And if you ask me, it looks very similar to the attack ball, right? The moon pod thing that Vegeta came in and all of the other Saiyans and Frieza's forces and whatnot. This is why we're 99% sure that the glider that we're going to be getting is the attack ball from DBZ. I don't really know how that's going to work. Are we going to be inside the glider? Because that's going to be like OP as hell if you ask me. Along with the quests though, we have a lot of quests like I mentioned above. I kind of skipped over that to get to the more interesting stuff because this goes into a whole nother thing, right? So we got strength training quests, agility training quests, sparring training quests, endurance training quests, focus training quests, and recovery quests. All the trainings absolutely could be from the hyperbolic time chamber, which would make sense if I am correct about the special place codename Preheat. That would make sense. Recovery quests, that could be one. I mean, if I had to take a guess, okay, I'm taking a guess. The recovery mission would be recovering the attack ball. Okay, you would finish those quests to unlock the attack ball glider for free. That's my educated guess on that. Now, however, I would love for the recovery quest to be to recover all 7 of the Dragon Balls, because that would just be epic. I'm just, spitballing at this point on that one. But more than likely, it's going to be the first, right? I don't know really how they would add in Dragon Balls to Fortnite and make them be, what they're used for in the actual series. Apparently, the Kamehameha will be added to the game as part of the Dragon Ball collab as well, though. So who knows? They might actually have a plan for the Dragon Balls as well. Who knows? I'm not exactly sure how the Kamehameha is going to work. But if I was a betting man, most likely it's going to be a new mythic ability. Please don't make us have to fight Goku to get it, which they probably will. Goku's strong. He's really strong. And I don't know how I feel about having to fight Goku, the most powerful Saiyan who can take down, deities like Beerus. Obviously, he's not going to be that strong in game, but, he's probably going to be pretty powerful. And that mythic is probably going to do insane stuff. I may make a video when it first drops and test it out to see what exactly it can do. That's all we know about the Dragon Ball Z collab. Now, let's move on to our next collab, which is, we're about 50-50 on whether or not this collab is going to happen or not. At least I am. Some other people are about 80-20 on this. But that is Transformers times Fortnite. Now, the signs that there's going to be this collab, right, is one, Hasbro is celebrating their 15th anniversary of Transformers. Hasbro and Epic also have a good relations. And if you watched my last video, I talked about this. The teaser from Fortnite status saying it's prime time could also be a teaser for a Transformers Fortnite collab as well, because prime time Optimus Prime. I think that one's a bit of a stretch. I think if you watched my last video, I was more on point with the collaboration concert festival thing. If you didn't watch that, wait until the end of this video and go over there and watch it. But also the robot transformer thing that we had in chapter 1 is currently being rebuilt. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see the picture. The little Truckosaurus, right? So he's being rebuilt right now, which is pretty cool. And there's also a new mech-like vehicle that is currently being worked on, codename Plate Hawk. No idea what that means really, but they say players should be able to enter its seats, fire, secondary fire, sprint, and emote from it. So to me, it kind of sounds like a more buffed version of the already broken mech that we already had, since it can sprint now. But who knows? If it can sprint, I mean, I could see it being Transformers. That would actually be pretty lit if you ask me, but who knows? Seeing one of the like Whiplash cars, you hop in it and it just transforms into an Autobot. That'd actually be pretty lit now that I think about it. But that's all we know about the Transformers collab as well. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.